Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a protein pudding. Now this is something I typically only do when dieting, but it really helps curb that sweet tooth, and it's just a creative little recipe, really simple recipe that you can follow if you're someone who is struggling with the calories and you're on poverty calories. So what we're going to need is we're going to need a high quality protein powder. This has been my go-to favorite protein powder for like the last 2 or 3 years now. This is Isoflex chocolate peanut butter from Almax. I get this at Southern Muscle. And any other products you see, like I talk about in these videos, like the health supplements and things like that, you can get just about any of those. We don't ship protein currently, but if you use my code MATT_SM, that gets you a 15% discount on any PE Science product. So be sure to check that out. I'll go ahead and put the link to their site in the description. But if you are local, you can also get a discount on some of the supplements at Southern Muscle by just shopping in store. So chocolate peanut butter, Isoflex protein powder. If there's only one left, don't buy it. Let me buy it. So let's go ahead and get into the recipe. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some water. You need your protein powder, and then we're going to go over here in the freezer. And we're going to get out some frozen blueberries. This is what my meal calls for. So we have 1.5 scoops of protein. We have 100 grams of berries. And then we actually have like 10 grams of almond butter that I'll have with this meal. I don't add that into this recipe, but you can, or you can add whatever you'd like. So let's do this. 1.5 scoops of protein. We're going to go ahead and weigh it. It's going to weigh about 45 grams. So there's 1.5. Okay, 46 grams. Okay, so what's next is we're going to take this protein powder, and what I recommend is a baby spoon. So a tiny baby spoon just like this. And what we're going to do is we're slowly going to add water to the mixture here. Now you can always add more, so always start with an underestimate about how much water you're going to need. Then you're just going to go ahead and stir this around and just let it work together. Okay, so don't rush this process. Take your time with it. You only get so many meals in a day when you're dieting hard. So if this takes a little bit, of time, it's just getting your body ready to eat, and you're getting one day closer to your show or whatever your goal might be. So definitely could use a little bit more water, but it starts to get clumpy like this, right? If you're a savage, you can eat it like that, but I'm gonna enjoy this a little more. So we're just gonna add little bits of water to this until we get the consistency and texture that we like. So you can go more of like a drizzly texture. I've seen people make this and put it on top of rice cakes and things like that. What I do is I make it a little bit thicker because I want it more like a paste or a pudding. What you want to do is just start like spreading out the protein, breaking it down. Be sure to get everything in here. Every little gram counts, especially at this point. And just kind of mix and mix and mix till you get the consistency you like. You can leave it a little thicker if you want. You might enjoy that, but I'm going to go ahead and mix it as good as I can, at least for the sake of the video. And you know what? I will add just a little bit more water to this. So always just little bits at a time. That's going to be perfect right here. So mix it one more time. Let that water work in. Now, what we're going to do is I get 100 grams of frozen blueberries, like I said. So we're going to go ahead and weigh up. Go ahead and get a look. We're going to measure 100 grams of blueberries here. So 91, 110, we're a little over. Maybe give it to your dogs. I don't know if dogs can eat blueberries. I don't have dogs, so I need to put them back into the container. 101. The only measurement I'll go over is 1. 1 for first place. That's about it. If you're over by 1, it's not a big deal. If you're under by 1, it's not a big deal. Like 10, 20, 15, 30 grams over is just you get a little ahead of yourself now. Okay, so now you can eat this just like this, or what you can do is you can mix it all together and kind of just fold this in. And now this may or may not look super appetizing. Depends on how hungry you actually are. Me, I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I'll take a bite and tell you how it tastes. Right now, 8 out of 10. It's delicious. It's reliable. If I was in the off season, this would be like a 4 out of 10. But if you're dieting hard, give this a try. I wanted to give credit where credit's due. This concoction was invented, and I had found out about it from Mark Lobliner at mtsnutritiontigerfitness.com. So he's the original founder of this recipe. Okay, so he calls it protein sludge. You can call it protein pudding, but if you want to know the actual historical origin of this, he's the guy. And I've known about this and have utilized this in just about every prep, and it has served me well. So give it a try yourself. Let me know what you think. Comment down below what you thought of it, and don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos to come.